Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Thank you for joining me, and if you're new, welcome. I am here to touch on the brand new full moon in Leo energy that will be coming tomorrow, or Thursday, excuse me. What day is it today? Tuesday. This week is weird. I don't know what day it is, obviously. Okay, in a couple days, actually. So, anyway, I just wanted to touch on that energy and see what it has, because it'll be technically the first full moon of 2024. So, and full moons are all about like fulfillment and gratitude. This little guy is, no, baby, he is very forceful right now. No. Please. Give me 5 minutes to myself, please. Anyway. It's also about reflection, but and it's also a time when you know what you better than anybody else. It might be a time for setting some manifestations. It may not be. It's really, I think, something that you're going to have to ask your higher self. Is this when I need to manifest something or release it? So usually I would say release it on a full moon, but again, there's been times when full moons have happened where it was like everything was telling me start, do some sort of manifesting ceremony, or any, I don't know, you'll just know what you're being called to do. So so I want to just quickly say a prayer. Actually, before that, I'm going to ring my bell so I can cleanse my space, calm this guy down, and cleanse your space as well, so that we can release all the energy that we do not need anymore. And so we have room for this message and this energy to be received. So here we go. Okay. Thank you. And then I want to say a quick prayer. May divine love open the inner eye and bring perfect insight, that I may faithfully read the energy and serve truth. May all beings recognize whatever they need to take the next step on their divine life journey at the perfect time and in the perfect way, according to divine guidance and in service to the great plan of love unfolding. So be it. Okay. See, he's going to get his way. I don't know. Now he's purring, so it makes me melt. Like, okay, I guess, I mean, granted, I love this guy more than anything, and he is a soulmate of mine. And, I only have so many years with him, so I try not to get frustrated, but my God, I think, clawed me here. He definitely clawed my leg trying to get up when I was not ready for him to get up, and I was getting myself up. And so it's just this really crazy situation where he actually, it causes some stress. And he knows it. He knows he's stressing me out right now. Okay. All right. I need to see. Okay, so I feel like this is a big sign that you might be dealing with and needing to release something, someone in your life that is just, it's their way or no way. Or it's something where they're just so dominant over you. Now, granted, they may not know they're even being dominant over you. It might be the dynamic that y'all two have. But he's even like headbutting me. Like he's that insistent right now. So this is a big sign for the energy because, you know, I mean, it was, and now I've got something else over here trying to take my attention. But I really feel like there's something here where it's like there's somebody or something in your life that it refuses to not be, you know, to go lightly. And you know it. Like, if this is irrelevant, if this is something that is what you're understanding, you know this person or thing. It totally has to be, you know, oh, I just got it. I just got it. Thank you. Okay, before I do this, so I'm sitting here talking about this and how it's so overpowering. It's just like, gah, just settle down. Like, just be chill. And this is a full moon in Leo. I'm going to read the Leo. Why am I even shuffling? I'm not. I want to read the Leo card so that we can all understand why this is super relevant with Leo. I love Leo. I've had some of my key people in my life, soulmates, be Leo. But they are a lot to take in when they're in their highest power. And I have found that even though I was okay with it at the time, eventually at some point you do outgrow letting Leos take the main stage. They will always take the main stage. It's in their nature. It's literally what they bring to this planet, to this universe. So it's always about them, and they don't even mean to. It's literally just how they roll. I mean, and so for other people who are not always that way, that other person becomes, you know, back burner or side stage or whatever. You have to be a really strong person to mix well with Leos, because they will always take the spotlight, and that's fine. But sometimes it gets like too much. It's just like, you know, calm down. You know? Okay, so the Leo, it says the Lover. Let me show you it. Okay, disco ball and all. Oh, I love disco balls. I actually bought a disco ball to see if we could do it in the videos, but I haven't figured that one out yet. One day. All right, it says, expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, overt, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, guileless, egotistical, juicy, proud, trusting, excessive. So, as I'm reading that, I heard, go ahead and we need to read the big thing. But the Leos, I think it's interesting because it's, excuse me, that's what this energy is for this full moon. It's kind of, I believe, drawing us to be fully embracing ourselves in the most boldness that we, like, in the most boldest ways. We are being called to, you know, accept, have gratitude for, reflect on what our boldness provides the people in our life, also to ourselves. So, some other words, keywords is entertaining, dramatic, powerful, guileless, honorable, significant, humorous, magnanimous, distinct, trusting, self-important, bossy, intimidating, authoritative. Oh, the body part that they rule over is the heart. Oh my God, and their color is hot pink. Makes sense because that's what was on that card. I love hot pink. Oh, it's my favorite color. Other than green. I really love like a deep forest green, but hot pink's my second. Okay, then let's see. Okay. It says, emerging out of Cancer's protective emo shell, the Zodiac's glitter kitten arrives clad in sparkle and infinite glow, signaling high summer in the northern hemisphere. Leo is the tropical heat of sun-soaked exposure and dancing barefoot in the sweet summer rain. At its highest octave of expression, Leo's unabashedly tender and creatively uncompromising energy reminds us all that all we have to do is become more of the beach blanket beauties that we already are. See, it's like pulling out. I think that's really what we're I guess being called to do, is really pull out that, deep self-esteem in ourself. And I will say, while I was reading that, I do want to point out that the full moon in Leo energy can be opening up something that might end at the new moon in Leo during the first of that zodiac season. So always remember that, from like a new moon to full moon, or new moon to full moon to new moon. It's an opening of energy from that time. It says, the consummate romantic of the cosmos. Leo infuses the mundane with magic and mythology, inviting us to live our everyday lives set to a personal soundtrack of epic proportions. It's damn good to be alive, says Leo, and I want everyone I pass to feel the heat of my sequined specialness. And I think it's interesting because today is the day I wore my yellow sweater that I absolutely love. And Leo is to me, Leo really represents our solar plexus, which is yellow. And so it's interesting that I think that there's no coincidence how this happened to be. I was not planning this at all, but it goes well with this. Okay. While sometimes positioned as the performer, Leo's central mission invites us to pledge allegiance to our own pumping hearts and to answer the demands of our pulsating passions, regardless of how our childlike self-expression may be received. Play is a form of prayer for this feral fire baby. No end game, no strategy, just bowing down to the altar of the right here, right now, and trusting in this life exactly as it is. In the face of pain and potential hardness, Leo asks us to drop our defenses and come at the world disarmed and downy soft, ready to slip into a party dress and believe in love again and again, to risk baring our tender hearts and secret selves to the whole wide world. We've got to believe that our flame truly is eternal and that everyone we meet will want to bask in the ultraviolet rays of our gorgeousness. Oh, I love that. I think that's just absolutely beautiful. So please understand that when we take that in with this full moon. What do you need to drop? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to release in order to embrace that Leo energy about yourself? That is what I believe we're being called to do right now. How can you feel like a little kid again? How can you play like a little kid again? What have you done lately to feel that way? As my little boy comes in. Hey, I'm on the camera right now. How are you?
Good.
Good. All right. Anyway, so I think we're really being asked to find that, reflect on what is holding you back from this energy so that you can start really shining just like a Leo would shine. So, oh my God, I love that. Thank you, Vader. He's like, I'm a part of you. I'm a part of this entire thing. If you've watched any of my videos, most likely you've seen a video with him in it before. Every time that camera goes off or goes on, he gets here. But anyway. Okay, this is going to be the moon, the Queen of the Moon Oracle. This one was screaming at me to find to use today. Number 33, which is a master number. Angel number, but it's a I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Okay, flower moon, and it's blossoming. Wow. She's playing the violin, and it's just got this piercing light coming from it. So you're an instrument. You're an instrument to shine. The universe uses you as an instrument to shine through. That's what I heard. Whew. Okay. All right, 33. It says, do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. That's very Leo-ish, by the way. Open and rise. Someone around you may be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. It says, I joyfully blossom and I feel no fear. Okay, it says, in the country in which I live, there really aren't a lot. This is the message from what the card is. Let me see if all of this is needing to be said or not. And now I don't feel called to actually go into any of this. It does say fear is usually the thing that prevents flow and blossoming. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change, fear of what people think. I could go on, but I could go on. But know if we can release the useless fears and begin to enjoy our growth, the eventual blossoming, it will all be worthwhile. And I love this because it does say here the companion stone or metal from this card is a ruby, and the birthstone of July, which is most of all Leo, is ruby, and it actually said it in that book, and I just skimmed right over it. Oh my gosh! So blossoming. I really just am reiterating the fact that I really feel like it's meant for us to really reflect on what is hindering us to be in this beautiful energy, and then remove it. So if that means doing some sort of a, like I said, a practice or a cleansing ceremony of some sort, then it might be a good time to be doing that. See, a lot came out. Any other moon energy? Sovereignty and will. So this is the main card of the entire oracle. Look at that. Talk about like high priestess energy. And then will. Ooh, look at that mask. But I really want to see what the mask is saying here. So Queen of the Moon, Flower Moon, and Waxing Gibbous for sovereignty. Number 41. It says, you have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should... God, sorry guys. I got messed up on a word and then I lost all train of thought. So maybe that's something like, maybe you're finding that like there's something that you're going good and then all of a sudden it's like you get hung up on one thing and it seems to just totally throw you off course or off Kate, you know, like off that. And then you're like back to, hey there. It says, okay. No. It says, you have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. And then it says, I reign over my own realm. It says, goddesses of the moon are one of the oldest kinds of feminine divine and feature in mythologies from almost every corner of the globe. Wow. We should strive to be the powerful queens of our own domain. I love it. And you know what's interesting is that I've been pulling in my own personal spreads all like yesterday and today the Queen of Wands energy, and that would be very Leo-esque energy. The like, you know, the life of the party, the one who walks in a room and all eyes go on her. It is, you know, definitely, and this is for male or females, we all have divine, you know, Queen of Wands energy in us. It's when energy is toward us and we know how to work it. Masculine energy would be the king, and that is when not only have they already mastered the queen energy, but then they've moved into the king, which is how they can give to others with that same energy. So, but the Queen of Wands keeps coming out, and I'm like, oh, this makes total sense now. Okay, number 13. Oops. Decisions require action. You are in control of your own decisions and life, no one else's. Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. You will persist. You possess free will, which means you should focus on yourself first and avoid placing your will over another's. And it says, I have the will to make the changes I need. I think that's interesting because that's how we started this, which is how this guy was totally using his own free will to overtake my free will, not letting me say, no, not right now. Please, I don't need something else going on right now. But it didn't matter. He was going to make that happen. So, like, I really feel like that reiterates that might be something in your life right now that keeps taking the center stage, or somebody keeps like directing the attention back to them. But that doesn't mean, I think what it's saying is that if that is you, then this is your sign to rein that back and only focus on you and not put it on other people. But also, if it is something that you're experiencing from someone else, then acknowledge that it's however it makes you feel. Because there's a sign in that for you to help work through in this, whether in that dynamic or within this releasing energy. It feels like there was something else they were trying to say, but I don't know what it is. So, okay. Anything else? Oh, we got T. Okay. Quick suspicion stealth mode in the letter T. I don't know why, because to me, like the first thing I heard was transformation. And with this, it was like kind of Phoenix energy, right? Because it's like quick. But then when I saw it, when I was putting it up, I heard time travel, which that is wild. How would the time travel really be helping? Is it a timeline? Maybe that's it. You're really, moving timelines. Because moving timelines is in my opinion, a very quick situation. It happens quick. You just instantly are in a new timeline. And we got the homestead. Feeling comfortable, because also there was the coffee cup was on the bottom of the deck a second ago. So, and then that coupled with the homestead, it's like, I'm hearing a couple things. One is that, you've kind of been in like hermit mode, which is where you really like to be at home. There's, like it's just that comfortability of being home and satisfied in that, which you can, that's not really Queen of Wands energy, but also I'm hearing seeing what you have in here, like seeing your inner Leo sparkle. And then it says 999 wishes are coming, and wishes are abounding and manifesting. Okay, watching you from the sidelines. So we got angel energy, and again, it's this watch. It's not only your angels and ancestors, but I also feel like it is like you're that magnetic right now. People are watching what you're doing. And then we got scales are even, the feminine energy, ether level, or ether, and then spiritual level, and then I. That's a lot. Your intuition, your feminine energy, the scales are even. Like, your intuition knows what's right and what's wrong. Clarify this, please. Clarify the scales being this, because I know it's your intuition, because that's pretty much your feminine energy. Scales are even. Why is the scales even here? Judgment. So, total transformation, heeding the call, a renewal, surrendering to something, an awakening, rebirth, clean slate, fundamental changes, clearing and purging. Judgment, Pluto energy. Pluto just went into Aquarius, which is a big, big transit. So that is going to be the tea with that. The transit of the Pluto energy is probably heavily marking this full moon. What is it marking this full moon with? This is going to be our last thing, and then we're going to be done. Oh, beautiful. Unconditional love. This is the Celtic knot. Unconditional love. Legendary. Divine union. Eternal love. Infinity. Enduring. Connected. And love of a lifetime. For some of us, this is going to be with somebody else. But for some of us, this is just us seeing what unconditional love is to ourselves, and really, really having the boundaries, going through the awakening, going constantly through the battles, and always winning, and appreciating the battle for what it is. That's creating your self-love. but also having the love of divine, and knowing they've got your back through every single thing you've been through. They helped you get out of it, you know. But also this is, I feel like for some of us, it's going to be a marking of a brand new, very equal love. And it's going to come in like that. So, all right, guys. Actually, since this is a love, I'm going to do one of my self-created Wild Heart Declarations Oracle. What can we know? What can we leave this with? This full moon energy. You are the most incredible lover. Oh. Wow, that was a lot. I forgive you and myself. And then, I know people stare at you. I've seen it. I told you it's that, you know, magnetic Queen of Wands energy that we all have in ourselves. In our, you know, it says, I can't wait to meet your family. That's that homestead energy too. It says, I know I can give you exactly what you most desire in this lifetime. Wow. That's beautiful. I think my favorite is, I forgive you and myself. That's important. That is so, 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 so important. That's the only way you're going to ever get through any issue with anybody. Children, parents, siblings, lovers, friends. So I hope this has helped. I hope this has given you a little bit of guidance on how to really maximize this full moon energy. So go on and be your Leo self and embrace it. Even if that's not very comfortable for you, it's going to be coming for you to feel and understand and embrace and appreciate. So thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, please comment, put anything you want, either a moon or some sort of emoji. See? Oh my God. Go in the comments. Yeah, God. Always about him, man. Always. Anyway, State of Bliss was on the bottom of the deck, and then what was the other one I just saw? This was my, you know, this is somewhat my Phoenix rising. It's craving. It's shedding energy. Crazy. All right. And 222 and 111. On the right track and manifest. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful full moon. Bye.